The f did you do, Bulma?
Hello.
Hello.
I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Dragon Ball Z Kai. My name is Karlii. I am a professional voice actor.
My name is Taylor. Welcome on back to the channel.
We are on episode 18. Last episode was a little bit more of a slow one. You need those every now and then, right?
Yeah, a lot of exposition after 5, 6, 7, 8 action-packed ones.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to bring everybody back. They remembered a bunch of stuff that the Saiyans said about, like, we don't need Piccolo and Kami and blah, 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 blah. So, they hypothesized that they can go to planet Namek? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Namek?
Namekians are from Namek. If you guys want to see the full reaction, head on down in the description. Check out the Patreon. We're at least 10 episodes ahead by the time this gets onto YouTube. We'll probably be well deep into the Namek saga. But I'm excited to see...
Is that what this is called? The Namek arc?
No, I've never seen this show.
Are we gonna meet Cell?
Oh yeah, that was something you mentioned, right? You're like, what'd you say about Cell?
We're gonna meet, they fight him. There's two versions of Cell.
Okay, but you said you had a theory about where Cell came from. You think Cell, Cell's from Namek.
Because he's green.
I don't know, I've never seen the show. I don't even know who Cell is, so.
I know who Cell is.
So we're gonna dive on into it. And hey, I'm excited. I've been loving rewatching this and just experiencing Dragon Ball Z again. It's just been a fun time.
It is a good fun time.
All right, let's do it. Episode 18.
Said Gohan and I will be as good as new in a few days, but he wants us to stay here for observation. Hey!
He also wants to run some tests and see, oh my god, see why you're the size of a 4-year-old.
4 months for all his injuries.
Oh my god.
Please, I don't want to die. I was just kidding.
It's a pretty good imitation, honestly.
I was trying to get him to let his guard down so I could take him out, you idiot. Yeah, right. I'm just so, not only did you save the human race, but now everyone who died in the battle will be brought back to life.
Hey! Quick, turn on the TV, it's all—
Damn, how do you get that fan up?
I thought you were a
Lots of hairspray.
And although it can't be confirmed at this time, it appears to be some type of alien spaceship.
That's the Saiyan spaceship!
Yeah, how y'all gonna get that from the government? I did not anticipate government intervention.
Yep, true.
If this remote control that Krillin found really works, we can summon the spaceship right to our front door. They won't even know what happened. Besides, I spent most of last night studying it. Look at this. Beep, 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 there. Okay, here it goes.
Hey, what's happening?
Suspected UFO that crashed in.
The fuck did you do, Bulma?
Button. That was the only ship on the planet fast
Yikes.
enough to get us to planet Namek. What are we gonna do now?
It was the only chance we had. You sure are dumb for a smart chick. It's hopeless. Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Popo!
Hey!
Mr. POPO!
There was a guy in our comments whose name was POPO Plays or something like that.
Yeah, and he had a Mr. Popo profile picture.
Yeah.
But the lookout a long time before Kami got there, helping out the previous Guardian. Maybe even the one before that. Oh. So what do you mean you maybe have
What
a
type of
spaceship?
alien is Mr. Popo? Somebody said that in the comments.
I don't actually know. I don't really know much about Mr. Popo. I think you learn a bit more in Dragon Ball, but I don't really remember.
Me?
You're the only one here who knows anything about spaceships, aren't you? It only makes sense that you should be the one to go. What's the matter?
She's scared of Mr. Popo. Suddenly Aladdin.
Yeah. I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. That song is so creepy. Don't you dare close your eyes. I would be fetal position on that rug.
You wouldn't have gotten out the window. Let's
I would
be
not
honest.
have. No, I really would not have.
Already?
I may if the planet depended on it and I knew I was just gonna be teleported.
The Youngsabit Highlands.
I love Popo.
Let's see. Where was it? I believe it was this way.
You said there was some kind of spaceship here, but all we've seen so far are rocks.
He has mastered the art of blocking out women.
Just blocking out everything.
Yeah.
So, get me? That?
Boing, boing, boing.
His jumping after she was like, I can't do that, was so sassy, like,
Okay.
bye. He literally went, It's a pig.
It's a pig.
It's almost like metal, but it isn't. Okay, if this is your idea of a practical joke, then it's not funny.
About 100 years ago,
Does he look like he ever jokes?
such a desolate land, and so few people ever go there. Why would anyone want to live in a place like Yemzabit? No memory of my parents or anything else up to that.
Okay, what's with the aliens and hitting their heads when they're babies?
Yeah,
Goku do the same thing.
it's convenient.
What does it have to do with this?
When
To be
Kami
fair-
was a boy, he waited many years for his parents.
I hit my head as a baby and I have memory problems too, so.
I hit my head as a baby too. I rolled down a flight of stairs.
My youth, I remained
Yeah, I
certain
busted my head
my
open on
parents
some
would
rocks.
return for me.
Oh my god.
My certainty faded with each passing
Little
day.
baby
Little
Kami.
Kami.
Eventually, I gave up hope and left my home and Yemzabit. I go back to look in on the place every now and then, but this is the time for listening. Understanding comes later.
In other words, shut up.
Yeah.
Not to mention its 4 tiny legs, or that the door had no knob or lock. Piccolo.
Wow, it opened right up.
He named the
Now we have to stand on.
vomited egg baby of his evil half
So Kami used
after
to
the
live in there?
command to open the ship.
Piccolo.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And King Kai said that Planet Namek was almost wiped out by some sort of severe change in the climate there, right?
I heard King Kai as well, and if it's true that Kame was not of this world, I thought,
Fits perfectly with what Kami told you about his past.
yes, so with Planet Namek in crisis, Kame's parents decided to put their son on a spaceship and send him to Earth so he would be safe.
Besides, look at it. Does this look even remotely like a house to you? This is a spaceship! It has to be! Now we just have to see if we can get her in the air. The door opens, so that
Feel like, duh.
maybe...
Even
Nobody
after
ever
the
thought.
story that Kami told him.
Well, no, Kami originally just always thought it was his house.
Unless this is some kind of sensor.
For voice.
Of course, it recognizes words like the entrance does.
Then do we say Piccolo to make it fly?
I'm sure it only responds to Namekian, and I don't know any. I wish I'd paid closer attention to what he said.
If the language you heard Piccolo speak is Namekian, then I happen to speak it too.
You do?
I know that Piccolo's name means otherworld in the language he and Kami spoke, and it just so happens that the word Piccolo also means entrance.
Why did
Double meaning.
anywhere is fine? Why don't we start with someplace around Jupiter?
Topol Kupa Kolopungo.
Yeah, I can imagine the G-forces would be unreal. How is everything still green?
This isn't just a spaceship, it's an amazing spaceship! You really did it, Mr. Popo! It's exactly what we need!
I love Mr. Popo.
So glad.
I want a Mr. Popo stuffed animal. He's so cute.
He's just so happy that he might see Kami again.
It's a spaceship, and it's perfect! It's fast, and it won't need much work. Just a few minor modifications.
That's great! It seems like there might be a light at the end of this tunnel after all.
It's all thanks to you, Mr. Popo. I'm so happy you're gonna be joining us.
If I went with you, then I'd be away from the lookout for at least 2 months or more. Too long.
You're kidding me!
I'll teach you, Namekian.
If anybody can do it, you can, Bulma.
True.
This is great. Think of
Yeah,
Exactly what I was thinking too.
she can do it.
I'm all by myself, understand? One of you
Why
is
would
coming
only
with
one
me.
of them go? Why
Look at me.
can't all
No
of them
way
go?
I'm going to that.
Well, Goku's out of commission at least a month.
You'll
Yeah,
come
but-
with me, right?
Oh,
Is there a time limit on how long?
Well, they want to do it as soon as possible. They want to get all the people back.
check it out for you. But for right now, you need to rest.
Maybe he's blue. Isn't Shinron actually blue?
Right. It's up
He's
to
green.
the two of you then.
Oh. Oh, Shinron's green. What's the other one? The second dragon.
What other one?
Isn't the right time to be making silly jokes. I'm not making a joke. I really want to go. You're not going. You hear me? You'd be away for another 2
God.
months.
That freaking 4-year-old's got a jaw.
More than anything, I want to be there to
Hey.
see Piccolo when they bring
1 month in the or 1 year in the wild. You know what I mean?
me anyway. Go on, baby. What do you?
He's actually probably 5 by this point.
You're not going anywhere. Not for 2 months. Have you thought about all the school you'd miss? You can't fall behind for Piccolo. Shut up!
Oh.
He's turning into a delinquent. I'm sorry, Mom, but If you want to talk about how bad I'm turning out, we can do that later. Right now, we have to focus.
Why are they smiling?
They fought hard
Cause
trying to
they're like,
protect us, and they
Gohan cares about his friends.
You have to admit he has a point, Chi-Chi.
Why couldn't Krillin go?
Don't you worry about a thing. We'll take good care of him. And with all of us there to look after each other, what's the worst that could happen? Good point. It will take some time to program a translator. So let's call it 10 to be safe, okay? We'll meet in 10 days at Roshi's.
At that point, just wait till the end of the friggin' month.
Why do that? They gotta get their friends. Their friends are dead. They gotta get them back.
10 days past.
Their friends will still be dead in a month.
I thought you'd take your packing choices a little more seriously like me. I even cut my hair for this.
Oh.
I bet it would be more convenient to have short hair in space. Oh no, Chi-Chi.
You lose a bet?
No, Dad laughed the first time he saw me too.
A perfect little gentleman. He's going to make quite.
Imagine your dad laughing at you.
Probably didn't say anything either. He's just like, and you can't even move either. Well, they got snacks.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi prepped him for that at least.
Yeah.
And don't forget to write to me every day.
How's it gonna get to her?
We don't need to worry about that now. They've got space pigeons.
Bulma, where do you want us to put our bags and stuff?
I don't care, just somewhere out of the way. And hurry up!
She sure is grouchy today.
Yeah, why is she
We
mean?
launch in 5 seconds.
Well, she doesn't think they're prepared for this.
Oh, stop! We're still not ready yet! Couldn't you at least wait until we got our seatbelts on?
She's throwing a little bit of a fit.
Yeah. She's in the full astronaut getup.
Yeah,
Krillin shows up in shades and a Hawaiian shirt.
like he's going on vacation.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, I think
Hair.
I forgot to bring anything to sleep in. Not that it's any of my business, but I was starting to wonder how long you were gonna stay in that nerd costume.
It was just for lunch. I made something to change into later, but I didn't want Mom to see it before we left.
What did he make? Aww, it's modeled after Piccolo.
Yeah.
Aww.
Do for Dad.
Oh.
Those are some funny-looking pajamas.
They look uncomfortable.
These aren't my pajamas, you idiots. I was just tired of being the only person on the ship who cared enough to dress appropriately for the mission at hand.
Still seems like you're dressed appropriately.
So, did
She's kind of losing it.
With a mighty blast, the borrowed Namekian spaceship has begun its long journey home, with our
She's so angry.
I know.
blissfully unaware
Oh,
of
she's
the
happy.
dangers that await them.
They're the first people to go this far into space.
Dragon Ball Z
Blissfully
comes.
unaware of the dangers that await them, the narrator just said.
Did he?
Yes.
You sure you heard that right?
Yeah.
Why would there be any dangers? Namex are a recovering peaceful planet after a disaster from 100 years ago or something.
At least that's what we know.
That was strange that the narrator would say that.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like Mr. Popo. I like Mr. Popo too.
I love Mr.
He's a cool
Popo.
character.
We haven't, up until this point in Kai, we haven't seen too much of him. You know, we've seen him intermittently, and he's communicated very minimally. So seeing him be just like, shut up, get out.
Now is the time for listening.
Yeah.
There will be time for understanding.
Yeah, he's just sassy without even like trying to be sassy. He's great. I love him.
Yeah, he's a real cool character. But yeah, you were saying it. Bulma's upset for no. We don't know why. She's
sassy. She's a sourpuss.
I think maybe she's a little embarrassed that she got all dressed up and everyone else was just casual.
Well, I also think that she takes her fashion very seriously. She's always wearing something different. She's always changing up her hair, and it seems like she put a lot of effort into it, and she was kind of just like scoffed at, you know? So I think that she's feeling a little like, well, yeah, you guys didn't try at all. I tried, sort of thing.
And the crazy thing about that is that Gohan did try really hard. He made a Piccolo outfit.
He did make it. It's so cute. I loved that he chose a Piccolo outfit because his friend is dead.
He respects him almost as much as his dad.
Yeah, because I mean, if he's 4 or 5 years old, then Piccolo was 1/4 or 1/5 of his life. Like,
Yeah, and he doesn't even probably remember the first 2-3 years.
yeah, so he's, you know, he's been in his life, yeah, in as meaningful a fashion as Goku from from his memory standpoint, at least.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, baby, you'll get your friend back. I promise. I don't know, actually. I think so.
I don't know. I've never seen the show.
I'm brain farting if I've had any spoilers or not about Piccolo being there. I've had a lot of spoilers, because how can you not get spoiled? It's Dragon Ball. It's everywhere. I don't know.
That is going to be it for us, though, for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the full reaction or catch up to where we are, check out our Patreon. Link is down in the description below. If you've made it this far, hey, subscribe. It's free, and it really helps us out. But other than that, you got anything else?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.